What is going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anywhere you guys are in the world. Anthony here, 6K Mafia. Mafia in the morning, man. What are we, episode 8? Was thinking about it. This morning, and I had thought, you know what? Marvel or Star Wars? And I know that sounds like such a weird thing, right? But I often explain my situation where, you know, it's hard to stay in. It's hard to stay in one lane, but it's also very important sometimes, right? So I have like a little bit of a mix. I mean, of primarily Star Wars, but I still have Marvel, and I dabble in some DC. So I was kind of wondering what everybody's thoughts were on the matter, right? Because things can get a little overwhelming, right? In my opinion. Before we get all into that, though, let me go ahead and address the chat this morning. DK in the house. What is up, my friend? Hector as well. What is up, dude? FigFate. Hey, guys. Andreas, what is going on? Star Wars, easy decision. Show's over. Yeah, I mean, you know, you could, yeah. An argument, I suppose, could be made for that. Three Dudes Mashup. What is up, my friend? Says, yo, I collect both, but no competition at all. Star Wars over Marvel. It's a tough one, isn't it? Obviously, we know who the one vote for DC will be, Hector. Yeah, buddy. Nah, it's awesome, dude. It is awesome. Neuey, my friend, what is going on? Good afternoon. Always down for some Mafia in the morning. Afternoon. Mugwump as well. Evening all. Hope all is well. Hey, Mugwump. Thank you for joining. Yeah, everything's great, man. Good times. Good times with everybody. DT Art, man. Afternoon. Well, hello there, my friend. As a matter of fact, Jedi Knight said exactly that. Well, hello there. What is up, Graham? How you doing, man? AJ in the house. Hello, friends. Been a bit since I could catch a stream. Well, glad you're able to make it, my friend. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Andre as well, up in the house. ℏ𝐿𝐿orian. Speaking of Star Wars, Sideshow just announced the Clone Wars animated Yoda. They did. So that's something we can talk about a little bit. Joey Silvano, what is up, my friend? He says, hello, guys. And collectible chats as well. What's up, everybody? King Dingling in the house as well. Everything. Oof. That's a lot, man. Collect them all, but Star Wars has my priority. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat there as well. Simon, what is up, my friend? He says, what's up, man? I collect select figures from all the lines. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. Sitting here waiting impatiently for my UPS delivery. You know what? I too am waiting for a delivery. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes, man. We'll see how that goes. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of a, you know, wasn't going to go too hard on a stream, but I figured this was cool. You know, if anybody was around, we can share some thoughts on what exactly are you guys really into. Do you go exclusively and, you know, hard in like one franchise, or, you know, do you mix it up a lot? Valiant Archer in the house. What is up, my friend? He says, good afternoon, folks. Good afternoon, my friend. Carlos, my man. What's up, dude? He says, bro, if not for Mando, Star Wars would be dead. Yeah, that's, you know, because that is the thing, right? Because if you guys remember, and I don't know how long you've been in the collecting game, but prior to Mandalorian being announced, as in the television show, Star Wars was a little rough. We were going through a little bit of a rough patch, right? The sequel trilogy was not well received by most. We had hot toy figures just dead stock forever. I mean, Anakin, Darkside Anakin sat for months. Rogue One sat forever, and then not obviously the sequel figures sat forever too. It was the dark times. It was the dark times, my friend. I'm always the last spot for my UPS guy. I feel almost the same way, Hector. Sometimes they just show up so late, right at the end. Combat Evolved, my buddy. What is up, my friend? He says, yo, Mafia, I definitely wish I could collect a few of everything. Oh, I know. We've had discussions, man. It's hard sometimes because you kind of, not necessarily say you flip-flop, right? But but us as collectors, sometimes we do that, right? We're like, oh, we really want to get this, and then we're like, maybe not. You know, it happens all the time. It happens all the time. I've not been in the hobby long, but my collecting are a patchwork quilt of genre goodness. I like that. I just couldn't limit myself in the way many collectors do. The curated collections are. Yeah, and that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to do that. Curate a little bit. About future, what is up, my friend? Good morning, my friend. Blerd Dad, what is going on, dude? So what's up, Anthony? Help me through the workday at home. Hey, appreciate, man. Appreciate. Oh, Eric says, what's up, everyone? What's going on, man? Kyle, welcome, my friend. He says, I stay only in Star Wars, but I'm tempted to buy Leon from Resident Evil 2 since Sideshow has a $20 off deal today. Ooh. I would like some of those Resident Evil figures, to tell you the truth. And, you know, Hot Toys had made some, too, a while back. Man, so many things we miss out on. FigFate says, as of now, I collect a little of everything, but definitely Star Wars heavy. I do some Batman, a little Marvel, with Spider-Man. Nice variety. Yeah, man, you know, that's the thing. And you guys know, most who know, I have a ton of Spider-Man figures. I still have some Marvel Cinematic Universe figures, but they've mostly been sold off. I only have like a little bit left. A little mix, you know, not much. Like, I'm very, very, very selective now with my MCU. I've been focusing much more on my Star Wars line since I've been in it for so long. I think that's like my primary focus. But then again, you know, I start looking at things too. You know, I'm looking at, like, I still don't have any DC figures, and not because I don't want them, right? Because I've been getting, you know, I've been a heavy Batman fan since I was a kid. So I'm very familiar with the story arcs and the characters and everything. It's just, it was very hard for me. And when the Arkham series game stuff came out, I wanted all of it. But it's too hard now. Like, I really want that Arkham Knight, but I wanted both of them. I wanted to buy two of them so I can have them as the Red Hood and as the Arkham Knight. And it's just like, sometimes you miss things, and I don't want to go back. Things are too expensive. 1/6 figure focus. Shane, my man, dude. So what's up, Anthony? Keeping my after work commute home interesting. Hey, man. What is up, man? Shane is the smooth man with the beanie and the flannel. My man from way across the other side of the world, man. I hope you're doing great, brother. Hey, Kiki Sphincter, what's up? Do it. That's right. That is right. I've not been in the hobby long, but my collection... Oh, I read your thing. My apologies. The heck? Must have clicked the wrong one. My bad. Retro Mando, what is going on, my friend? He says, all Star Wars for now, but I will be getting Toby and Andrew if they ever make them. Also getting the Batman and the Bat Signal. Where are the Spider-Mans? Where are the Spider-Mans? Hey, H Green, what is going on, my friend? What is going on? Sean Rodriguez as well. Hey, what's up, bro? Haven't commented before, but been lurking in the streams. Love the content. Dude, thank you so much, Sean. Lurk away, man. Lurk away. Nobody is under any obligation to communicate, but if you do, man, welcome, man. Always, man. Love chatting with everybody. Appreciate it, brother. Do I plan on keeping Concept Cap? Dude, yeah, man. Concept Cap is awesome. I've got the Endgame Cap head on him, the Chris Evans sculpt, and the Endgame Cap helmet in his hand. It's dope. I'll probably, you know, I'm going to keep him, keep my Endgame Cap, probably keep my original Star-Lord. Like I said, I have a few. My Hela with the custom head sculpt, Gladiator Thor from Ragnarok. Those are things I have to keep. I think that's what I'm pretty much down to. I got like maybe a couple others, but they're going out the door. They're going out the door. I was only collecting Star Wars, but I picked up Spider-Gwen, and we'll pick up Miles and the other Spideys in the future. Yes, dude, Spider-Mans are awesome. That's the thing too. Like, I love Spider-Mans, so I'm all about Spideys. So not a problem for me. Big Dog Pound 1. What is up, dude? What is up, Big Dog Pound? Man, welcome aboard again. Welcome, Sean. Don't be a stranger. We love to chat it up here. That's right. That's right, FigFate. We do. Will my Queen Studios Joker be my first DC? Here's the thing. I don't think so, because I was dead set on getting the Hot Toys. Yeah, I know, but there's something for everybody, and that's the whole point of this, right? There's something for everybody. So don't hate on me. But I've been ever since it was announced, I'm picking up the Chris O'Donnell and the Val Kilmer Batman Forever, the Batman and Robin. Those will probably be my first, unless I get this Harley Quinn from Arkham. I don't know if I'm doing it yet. I'm still debating. If Queen Studios ever ends up doing Star Wars and starts at A New Hope, dude, if Queen Studio, it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while if that happens, bro. Is Han Solo and Carbonite worth it? If you're talking about the Sideshow piece, I'm gonna say yeah. And I don't have it, but it's pretty sweet, man. You have different light up functions. It's nice. It's 6 scale. It's going to go great with a Boba Fett. It's going to go great if you have, you know, the sideshow Jabba. I mean, it's just cool. It's cool. It's Return of the Jedi. It's actually pretty decent. Carlos, the $10 super chat, my man. What is up? Let me go ahead and check that out, my friend. Thank you so much. He says, I'm getting out of the 1/6 collecting, except for figures that go with vehicles, but I keep failing with Iron Man. Well, thank you, man, my friend, for the super chat. I know you love Iron Man, though, so it's just like, you see what happens, though? Because then you get in a position where you're like, man, this is what I really want to do. And then next week or next month or next year, your tastes change or your ideas change, right? You're like, damn, you know, it'd be really cool is if I had nothing but Prime 1 statue. It's like, I'm like looking at all this stuff and I'm going crazy. And I blame this man right here, El Profesoro, Mario. You know, I've had statues in the past. I sold them. I was out of the statue game. And I was like, I'm not coming back. But now I'm like, I'm looking at things and I'm like, damn it, Mario. How you doing, buddy? Damn it. So, you know what I mean? Canoe's wondering, Anthony, what is your favorite Star Wars piece in your collection? Man, that is a really good question. And if we're going exclusively with Hot Toys, because I have a lot of different other Star Wars stuff, bro, I don't know. It might even be what is on my table right here. I don't know. As much as I love original trilogy and all this stuff, this Solo Maul, I really like. So for today, it's going to be Solo Maul. Again, our tastes change, you know, opinions change, but I really love that Solo Maul. I don't know if it's the legs, the glare, he's just so menacing. I love that one. Beskar Kid, my man, what is up, dude? In the house says, lots of great stuff out there, but my passion is Star Wars. Star Wars is life. Yes, sir. It is, man. It is, and that's what makes it so hard. Do you guys think Sideshow will make an animated Clone Wars Ahsoka? I think possibly, right? Because they had just teased animated Clone Wars Yoda, which means that's coming, right? So then we're going to have an Obi-Wan and Anakin and now a Yoda in the Clone Wars style. It'd be very interesting, and we can talk about that here in just a minute. I'll try to get through a little bit of chat with you guys. Gunslinger, what is up, my friend? He says, I collect everything, but I have more Star Wars figures than MCU. I feel like Star Wars figures just look better on the shelf and more classy. I don't know how to describe it. My friend, you don't need to describe it because I feel the same way you feel. There's something different about it. I don't know what it is either. It is hard to explain. I think through my eyes as well. When I look back on my shelves, I look at my Star Wars figures. Every single Star Wars figure that I look at, I'm kind of enamored by. You know, I'm like, wow, that's just dope looking. That's really cool looking. And when I look at some of my MCU stuff, I was like, not so much. But I guess it depends, right? It's different strokes for different folks, right? 𝕄𝔼𝕗𝐿𝐼𝐻 says, relatively new collector, only a few figures left to complete my abridged Infinity Saga display. MCU will be selective going forward unless something blows me away, like the No Way Home stuff. Yeah, man. See, that would look really awesome as well. You had like a whole line like that. I know it's gonna look sick. I know some people have it. Kevin, my friend, he says, hey, from Denmark, what is up, my friend? Hope everyone is well out there. I hope everyone is well on your side too, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Yes, for sure. Yes, sir. Let's kind of go through a little bit more of a chat. How does Hella look in person? Fixity, dude. Hella is amazing. I have her out in the other room. I have a custom head sculpt as well. Maybe next time I'll bring her out. She's awesome. I love her. See, things like that is where it's tricky, right? Because then are they ever gonna make that again? You know, I don't think they will. So it's tough, man. Super Mario, my man. Yeah, man. Well, I got some Donkey Kong, but this, you know, it's all relative. It is all relative there. As a Cuban, I love iron beer. Oh yeah, Rex. You like? Yeah, Rex is pretty dope too. Rex is pretty dope. Jason, my man, 1/6 what is going on, man? What's up, family? Happy hump day. Yes, sir. Brandon, my friend, how are you doing? This after he says, what's up, Mafia fam? I collect pretty much everything, but very selective with each line. Can't go all in on every figure. I'd be broke as hell. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's where I'm at too, man. My Chirrut is my favorite hot toy. I can't believe I finally have him. Shirt's amazing. The whole Rogue One line is amazing. I think Mario and I we did a posing review on Shirt already. Stay tuned on that with 𝕊𝐿 because I think our next one that we're going to be doing is the Death Troopers. Been a little bit of a delay, but we will still continue. Mugwump says, anyone else here welcome the opportunity to diversify their collection. Fantasy and to a lesser extent horror seem to be comparatively undeserved. It is interesting, isn't it? Like, so with Queen Studios, for example, they're going in that Lord of the Rings territory. I think I'm going to be going, yeah. I think I'm going to be getting into that. Bob Dylan, my friend, too, what's going on, man? He says, yeah, why go with Yoda next? Better not be over 200. I think it's going to be. So I'm curious, and maybe we can find this out. All right, where did they show it at? They tease it on. Did they tease it right on their website? Because I'm curious to that. When I search for it, I don't think I'm getting anything here yet. Just seeing a bunch of Yoda, and then it's forming into Hot Toys and stuff. Let me know, man. You got a direct link? I'll take a look for it, man. Wait, yeah, they did. They just showed like a picture, like a text. They didn't really show anything yet, though. So it would be interesting. Professor, so I got an email for the Vader premium format being delayed. No. I wonder if I should cancel, considering I have the quarter scale Hot Toys and the pre-order for the new Vader. I would, dude, bro. Personally, I would. That's just me though. Like, because I already have the original, right? The premium format Vader, which I'm trying to sell, because he's still fetching, you know, $700-800. I don't think I want him anymore, to be honest with you, because I am getting that Mythos Vader, and then as you know, I too have the quarter scale Hot Toys Vader. So it's like, I don't think I really want it, but that's totally up to you, man. FatBatman, what is up, my friend? How you doing this afternoon, my friend? That Star Wars figure have a mythic and regal look. Don't get me wrong. I love Marvel and DC and Trek stuff too. Oh, absolutely. And that's the problem. I think we tend to love everything. You know what? I did see that for like $40, but what do you think, Bob? That ain't it, bro. That ain't it. You and we got the real deal. Let me know what you think. I was not impressed by it. Would I rather have 5 Spidey figures or a 1/3 scale Spidey? I'm going with the 3rd scale. Man, I mean, Carlos, that's cool and everything, right? But for me, because I've looked at some of that stuff as well, and I'm like, you know what, though? I love having all the Spideys as a nice display, having them swinging and crouching and jumping, like, all together like a Spider-Verse. I love that. So for me, I had to go with the 6 scales. I just had to. But I totally get it, because those 3rd scales are sick. They're sick. I was DC only until I found the Cantina and Mafia. Now I collect DC and Star Wars with some stuff sprinkled in. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's all fun, right? I mean, it's just, as long as you're being a little careful with when buying things, that goes for everybody, right? Excuse me, because it just starts getting super crazy, right? It starts getting super crazy. I think a studio can go after more video game 1/6 figures and be very successful. That market is not tapped yet. Yeah, dude, like, we need like some cool video game figures. Like all the Assassin's Creed looked badass, but I passed. I would love to see, I don't know, Gears of War stuff, or this new because there's a new Halo show. Maybe they get into Halo. There is a third party that's doing all 3 characters from GTA 5. I forgot who's doing it. Bob Dylan in the chat, you may know, buddy. I've been eyeballing those, waiting for those. Like, I would love stuff like that. I would love more 6 scale in video games. I think that would be awesome. I know I still give it a try. BuyArt has been following through with the Superman. Yeah, I mean, for $40, but I think ours is awesome. Sith scale separatists, what's going on, my friend? Hey, Mafia and chat, what is up? There's always bankruptcy. Yeah, so I'm trying to look. I can't find this damn Yoda. I did see it. Let me take a look here. Maybe I can pull it up. let's see. Can we find it here? Well, there is a preview picture. That's all it was. Yeah, it just says Star Wars Yoda 6 scale figure. There's really nothing there. So we're going to have to see. That's just like an announcement kind of tease. No actual images. My only Star Wars figure I currently still own is the Sideshow 2.0 Vader, which is really not a bad figure. It's pretty good. No, it's not a bad figure. It's not a bad figure at all. I just prefer Hot Toys when it comes down to it. But some of the Sideshow stuff's really not that bad. I'm hoping Hot Toys comes through with that Batmobile. I know. I saw those leaked pictures. I don't know if those are real or if they're fake. But between Hot Toys and Queen Studios coming out, it'd be awesome. I think CC Toys are doing the GTA figures. Yeah, I got to look them up. I remember looking at them a while back. I'm really, really interested in them. I think why Star Wars looks so classy is due to every character's outfit tone. Lots of tans, blacks, whites, maybe grays, while Marvel and DC can have bright blue, red, and other saturated colors. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point too, right? Because with Star Wars, you know, you're right. You have a more of a earthy tones, not so, yeah, brightly lit. And some of those look really good, though. Some of those pop. But, yeah, you're right. There's something about Star Wars. Like, they just look so damn good. And that's not to say that the Marvels don't or the DCs, but maybe it's just all in our heads, man. Maybe we love Star Wars so much that that's just where we gravitate to. Someone's dropping a Yoda. Yeah, Sideshow's dropping a Clone Wars Yoda. I would love to see 1/3 classic Spidey as a centerpiece and have all other 6 scales around it. Yeah, dude, that would look awesome. That would look awesome. Beskar Kidman, he says the only video game figures I would be interested in are from Battlefront 2 and Fallen Order. Oh yeah, Verso from and Cal Kestis. Dude, I'm telling you, man. And I missed out on some of those. Like I didn't pick up the Shock Trooper. I think they had the Snow Troopers, right? From Battlefront 2. I wish they would have kept going. I missed those damn things. I would love to see some more. Cal Kestis for sure. Let's get some Purge Troopers, some Inquisitors. I would love it, man. But you know me, I love Troopers, man. I love Troopers. There we go. Thank you, my friend. Let me see if I can pull these up. Bob Dylan, give me 1 sec, man. Because, yeah, I will. These are sick. If I can bring it up. Let's see if I can bring this up. Yeah, let's do it. We'll bring it up. So, check it out, man. This Trevor, this Michael, and this Franklin. I've been looking at these. They look so cool. All the accessories. I want to pick these guys up. This is what I'm talking about. Like CC Toys, right? Like there are. I think they're coming out this year, right? So that's what I want. I would love more. Video game style figures as well. I think that'd be badass. I can't find any of those leaked pics. Yeah, they're out there. They're out there. Just food for thought. I wonder if Hot Toys is going to release Selena Kyle with her bike. I think they're going to. I think they're going to, man. They seem to be going all in on Batman. I'd appreciate a 1/6 Elvira. Yes. Conan Columbo. Peter Falk Columbo. Yeah, that would be awesome. Lost Boys David. Yes. Let's do some Lost Boys. See, that would be so great, man. And I think that's what Queen Studios is trying to do. I think they're trying to they're putting out a poll, you know, they're asking what people, you know, what the American audience wants, you know, 80s movies, figures, things like that. I would love that. Now, I understand why, you know, Terminator's the biggest hit, obviously. And I understand that, you know, we would all love to have different things from different movies, but they always have to go with what they know for sure is going to sell. But I'd love all that stuff. I would love all of that. Purge Troopers, please. Yes, dude. That's pretty clean. Yeah, they're really cool looking. They're really cool, guys. So I was thinking about it. So, yeah, so I was going through the checklist here. Just looking at Hot Toys stuff. And, you know, it's okay. We got the Batman. We have a Gilgamesh. This is all Batman, right? We've got our DeLorean announcement. Doc Ock, Green Goblin. It's interesting for me on these because, you know, they are Marvel. They are Sony/MCU. And I've been trying to stay out of MCU stuff. But the thing is if they drop the other Spider-Mans from the movie, I'll probably get them. I'd probably get them because they're Spider-Mans. You know what I mean? So I can mix that up. This Doctor Strange is looking pretty good too, but the thing is with the Doctor Strange, I feel like he kind of looks like all the Doctor Stranges. And I think this is good if you want to pick up a Doctor Strange, sure. I do like this. I do like all the accessories and stuff with him, but I'm hoping whatever Doctor Strange that we saw in that movie is going to be that like zombie style one. I don't think that's going to happen, because I'm all about the zombie style stuff. You know, I have my zombie Deadpool. I have the Mysterio's Iron Man illusion on order, just because he looks so much like a zombie. I would love that. And they showed like a zombie style Scarlet Witch in the trailer. Give me Hot Toys on that stuff, man. I would love that. I would love that. I'll wait for Defender Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Yes, see, that's another version, right? So it just depends on what they're going to end up doing. I was just curious about how many people ordered the Queen Studio Rooted 2-pack. Yeah, how many did? I mean, I did. I know a few of my friends did. I know a few people in the chat did, but I'm wondering. A lot of people ordered that Rooted 2-pack. So I can't wait. I can't wait. I'll just wait for the Doctor Strange from Multiverse Madness. Yeah, I mean, it's a fair point. You never know what's going to go. Am I going to pick up that zombie cap? Well, here's the thing. They haven't even they teased it, but they haven't announced it. So if they announce it, yeah, I'm probably going to get it. The problem is I love zombie stuff so much, but that is from like the What If. And the problem with the What If is that it's not branded. It's not Marvel Zombies. You can tell that it's kind of animated, right? So for me, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Of course, I'm gonna get it. But you can tell that it's like animated. You know what I mean? Like it has a different style to it. So it's interesting. It's interesting. But I'll probably pick it up once they announce it. Delays are a blessing in disguise. Gives us more time to be prepared to pay for these figures. That is also true, man. When there's those lulls, right? When there's like lulls, it does give us a chance to kind of slow down, reevaluate, recollect our thoughts, kind of, work on our purchasing decisions. Because, man, sometimes, though, the opposite of that, though, is if you have a bunch of stuff ordered or on pre-order and you're making payments, and then all of a sudden all this stuff comes out, and then you get slammed with a bunch of pre-orders, or, final purchase payments. And that part kind of sucks. That sucks. Yeah, it does look animated, though. Yes. I might have to abandon Marvel altogether. It's hard. I've been slowly getting out myself. As much as I like them, I don't know. I'm more of a Star Wars fan, and I'm more of a Marvel comic. Let's put it that way. I'm more of a Marvel Comics fan than I am the Marvel Cinematic Universe fan. Of course, that may change when X-Men comes out. So if the X-Men movies are really awesome and they give us figures, then I'm all down, dude. I wanted this Doctor Strange at first, but I feel like I should keep my Marvel collection where it is and not expand it. He's not a need for me. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, not every figure is a must-have, right? Even if you love the property, they're not all a must-have. I have Endgame Doctor Strange. It's a great figure. Happy for everyone who missed Doctor Strange in the past to get this one. Yes, Carlito. Yes. That's good, right? Because it is an opportunity for someone to grab it. He's not bad looking. He's really not. UK Sith, what is up, my friend? He said, tried to keep to Hot Toys Star Wars, but I've slowly got a couple Marvel and even a Gandalf recently. Art of the Rooted 2-pack today. I blame you, YouTube influencers. Well, man, it looks phenomenal. I don't know how it's going to roll, but I mean, fingers crossed, man. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be great. That turntable is an awesome touch. Thank you, Ralph. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I use that usually for like my reviews and my photo sessions and stuff. But I like having it up here. It's pretty cool. Just mixing out figures and stuff. H Green says, I'm going to pay off my pre-orders as they get to the end. Then at least you only have tax and shipping when available to ship. That is true too. That is true, because you got to be careful, man. If you get in a lot of that stuff, and then, because like, let's look at it this way. We got a bunch of stuff coming out, right? Like we have Clone Wars Maul supposed to come. Clone Wars Anakin's supposed to come. Ahsoka is obviously here, but not here, right? because that's just Sideshow. It's going to take probably a few months for her to start coming out. There's other figures. Cable's coming out very soon. I know Django got delayed, but the point is if you have all these figures lined up, Sideshow likes to kind of do this bulk push sometimes, and then you're going to get hit with all this stuff. Riley Reviews, my man, half of the Wonder Twins. What's going on, dude? Did you guys see Hot Toys tease another Book of Boba Fett figure is coming from their Instagram? I did see that. They mentioned, hey, with the Book of Boba Fett, yada, 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 then nothing. But that's definitely hinting towards something else coming. Here's hoping we get a Cad Bane or a Black Chrysanthemum. I'm down with that, man. Yes, hello, by the way. True, Hector, but sometimes these delays actually cause me to lose excitement for the figure altogether. I lost patience with Endgame Loki and canceled. That's another good point. When you're waiting forever, I totally understand that, man. And sometimes things change. Like your opinions change. You may be into something at the moment, right, when it gets released or something. And then when it comes out, you're like, nah, not so much. Not so much. Right. Ahsoka has been unloaded at that port, so she's slowly shipping out. Yeah, she is, but I don't know how much they got. I don't know if they just got like a small batch, and then they're waiting for another, and that's when they'll do mass distribution to everybody. I'm not sure. Has to be Cad Bane. I mean, who else could it really be, right? I mean, they're not going to make another Boba Fett. That's not going to work. And we don't even have whatchamacallit. You know what I mean? We don't even have Fennec Shand yet. So it's not like they're going to announce another one, right? So then what else can they really do? I would say a Cad Bane, Black Chrysanthemum, maybe the Tusken Raiders, right? But I feel like Cad Bane or Black Chrysanthemum would be a more of a prominent release, right? Than the black robed Tusken Raiders. So I don't know. I'm thinking my money's on either one of those. There's a Wonder Woman and Mech Test Tony literally scheduled for a March release. Dude, yeah, same. That's the same. Maul is scheduled for March. I think Anakin's scheduled for March, and it's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I can't wait to get Cad Bane in 2026. Yeah. God help me if they announce a Cad Bane figure. I'm hoping they do. I think it's either him or Black Chrysanthemum. I don't know what else they could do. The Book of Boba Fett finale was such a miss for me. I did enjoy most of the series, though. Yeah, Sean, it was different. It was different. I think it could have been better, but it was okay. My Ahsoka has been prepared to ship for 2 weeks. Yeah. Oh, Cobb Vanth too, man. Yeah. Would it be a Cobb Vanth? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. So, I don't know. What do you think, man? Cobb Vanth? I mean, they teased him. That would be dope. So it could be one of those three. The problem I'm having with Hot Toys is that they're so backed up that I think we would all love all three of those figures, right? I think we'd love all three of them, but I don't think we're going to get them. I don't think we're going to get all three of those figures at all because they're so far behind. Carlito, my man, he said, I started out strictly collecting Hot Toys and Iron Man, or Hot Toys Iron Man, and that spilled all into Marvel and then Star Wars and on and on. Now I collect everything 6 scale, been able to avoid statues so far. Also avoid day one pre-orders. Yeah. You see what I mean? It can get out of control. Like it's fun, but yeah, you definitely want to be a little cautious and informed when making your decisions and purchasing, because man, they're going to announce something and it's like this dopamine rush, right? They put something out and you're like, wow, look how cool that is. And a lot of people get excited and they grab it and you're like, damn, maybe I don't want that. Maybe I don't. You got to be a little careful, you know? It's sad that more companies don't really get into the horror market, while most of us, even as me, have to have figures made custom. Look how successful Pennywise from Hot Toys was. Feel to burn. Yeah, man, that is true. That is true. I mean, Sideshow's made a pretty good amount of horror figures, though, that are pretty decent. But you're right. Like, it's not... I don't know if they think it doesn't sell that well. Like you said, you have to end up going off and getting custom figures, you know, because there's just not a... There's not a market, you know, for it, which sucks, because there clearly is, but I don't think there's enough, you know, for them to warrant that, and that's unfortunate, man. Well, I just skipped Bob Dylan. I'm sorry, my friend. He said, I think with the delayed release and dead stock, we will see some Hong Kong resellers go pop for 2023. The bubble's going to burst. Market saturation. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big problem because you see how many people are buying figures and selling figures, like seemingly after like a week or two of owning a figure. Like it's oversaturated. And then you have all these Hong Kong resellers out there trying to get in their own little piece of the pie, right? So you're seeing all these guys from overseas trying to sell figures, you know, outside of Hong Kong. They're trying to make a buck, so they're picking up all this stuff. But then over here, we're almost getting to a point now where you can't even, you know, figures are just sitting around. It's hard to even sell them. So imagine if they're hard to sell here, what's going on over there? They're going to drop all their prices because they're like, dude, no one's buying this. It happens. It's getting crazy. Are there any Star Wars figures you pass on these days, Anthony? Or are you all in on Star Wars? No, I pass on some. So I'm really thinking about that right now. Like I'm getting the Tusken Raider. I'm an Assault Tank Commander coming in. A couple more Shore Troopers. I don't know though. At this point, I don't know. It's hard to say, right? Because at this point, I am picking up everything that they're releasing. But there's some stuff where I'm just like, I don't need it. And I don't know what that is yet. Because currently with Mando, I have every Mando release. And if it's original trilogy, I'll definitely pick it up. That's a tough question, man. I don't want to say that I will get everything from Star Wars. There are some things I think it would pass. I guess it just depends. We'll have to see what's coming. And if I'm kind of like, it's okay, maybe I'll skip. You know, I don't have to get every single one. As much as I love Star Wars, you know what I mean? Not everything needs to be picked up. Trigger Street Studios is filling the way. Yeah, they are doing some stuff as well. They are. OG fan with Star Wars, just Star Wars. What's up, my friend? He says, good morning or good afternoon, Mafia. I collect mainly Star Wars, but I also sprinkle in nostalgic purchases that I love. I think I have 55 Star Wars, 6 scales, and a dozen non. Hell yeah, that's I think that's about kind of where I'm at. I think I'm close to, might be a little bit over that, and I got about a dozen or so non. Because it's just Star Wars it means so much to me. And it looks great together, right? It looks great together. If it's Cobb Banff from Book of Boba Fett, then he would be without the Boba armor, and I don't think Hot Toys would release him like that. Better for him to be a Mando release with the Boba armor. Yeah, I agree with that. But if they did that, I would also like to have a Timothy Oliphant head sculpt. So I hope they do that if they do that. I had to hold off on the Rooted 2-pack because I have so much to pay off this year. Sean, I'm telling you, man, I totally understand and sympathize where you're coming from. There's so much stuff coming for me as a collector that I'm feeling a little overburdened myself. Not so much fun at the moment. These delays are taking the fun out of collecting for me. Yeah, there's a lot of delays. There is a lot of delays. Going forward, the only pre-order I will do is the figure release in Hong Kong. Then the pre-order will run through that 2 or 3 month wait to get here. Yeah. I mean, because then at least you're like, well, it's coming out, I'm gonna grab it right now or something, rather than just like pre-ordering like within a year and a half. It's just too long. Am I getting the Return of the Jedi Scout Trooper and Speeder? Yes, 100%. That is not something I'm passing on. You know, as I have that, you know, I have the Mandalorian speeder bike and Scout Trooper already. I don't know how I feel, you know, because as soon as I got that, as soon as it started shipping, they announced Return of the Jedi. And I was like, damn it. I think I would have rathered get it. But, you know, with enough time that has passed, I don't mind picking up another one. You know, well, I would say the Return of the Jedi one, right? It's basically the same thing. But so I'll have 2 versions. But if they would have announced that first, I would have got the Return of the Jedi version, and I might have passed on this Mandalorian version, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't necessarily. So if the situation was reversed, I would have picked that up first, and then I would have probably passed on the Mando version. But because of the way they did it, well, I'm gonna get both. Rather Review says, I'm debating on selling my solo Darth Maul to find Clone Wars Maul my favorite look, or do I keep both? What do you guys think? Well, if the Clone Wars Maul is your favorite look, and you're not very attached to the Solo Maul, there you go. Just sell the Solo Maul, you know? Unless you're dead set on keeping it. But I don't know what your finances are, things like that. So, I mean, you can flip that Solo Maul out and get your Clone Wars Maul. So that's tough. That's tough. Unless you love Maul that much to where you want all of them, then keep them. But if you're looking at it and you're like, damn, that Clone Wars one is the one I really, really want, then you have an opportunity right there. You've been doing polls that In-Art and Queen Studios been doing. See what we want, what you think. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So they put out the poll to see what we want. What do I think about it? I think it's great that they're communicating with the community and asking what we want. Now, whether or not they're going to do what we want, that's a different story, right? If they get the licensing, great, that'd be awesome. I'm hoping they do what you know, a lot of some. I wish they would do a ton of stuff. I know that's not going to happen. It takes a long time to manufacture and produce all this stuff, but Terminators, let's go. I'm down for Terminators. That would be so awesome. Everything Star Wars original trilogy and prequel, those don't get released often. The rest of Star Wars is optional. Makes sense, yeah. And they're cranking Mando stuff out like crazy, so I'd agree with that. Original, prequel, right? For me, it's always original. If anything original trilogy comes out, like the Snowspeeder Luke that's coming, definitely getting that. There's like no question about it. There's no question. I got this weird feeling Monday after I got my Boba 2-pack delivered. I felt satisfied and like my collection was complete. Very strange. Well, yeah, it's that's a nice 2-pack, guys. That's a really, really nice 2-pack. And that's what I'm saying. When you get something like that, you're like, wow, this is great. Love it. I think both speeders will look great next to each other, though, since they're both unique looking. Yeah, they are. It's just I prefer the Return of the Jedi. But it's okay. It's okay having both. That is totally okay. If I wanted to do a Scouts Trooper type thing with the Return of the Jedi, I can totally do that. And then if I really want to, I could put my IG-11 on this Scout bike. You know, mix it up. It's not a bad deal. It's not a big deal. Given that horror themed toys are so prolific and popular in smaller scales, I'm surprised we don't see more in 6th. Any word on how well Pennywise sold? Well, he sold out. So that's pretty good, right? That's good news. That means people are buying. So hopefully maybe they'll decide to make more down the road. Pick up Solo Mall, see how that figure makes you feel. If you're like, yeah, I can live without it, go for it. Sold my Vader on second. I grabbed him, felt sad. Yeah, it's tough, man. You really got to like think about it. And if you end up getting that second one, the third, you know, the Clone Wars one, you're like, all right, man, this is the one I want. I'd get rid of it. I'd get rid of the other one. For me, it was either Deluxe 2-pack or the base model and the DeLorean. I chose the latter. Yeah, dude, the DeLorean is something I really want, but now that Queen Studios announced that they're making a DeLorean, I'm gonna wait. I want to see what both versions look like before I make a decision. 1/6 Figure Focus, my man Shane says those March releases will make great Christmas presents. I know, right? Jeez. Solo Mall is better in my opinion. I think so as well, but I just really like the legs. Mario, my dude, says picked up another Mando Scout this morning with $20 off of free shipping. Had to do it. Did you just get the Scout Trooper or did you get the bike combo, bro? Let me know. Collector Chris, my friend, what is going on, dude? He says, Anthony, do they charge tax on Spec Fiction when they ship along with shipping costs? Didn't see tax at checkout. I think it varies. I do know they are. I think there's no tax and free shipping for the Ecto-1, but I don't know if that's with every item, right? So that may vary. Hey, how are you doing this morning? You say, hi, I am not a completionist, so I mainly pick up pieces that I'd like for myself or others, regardless of IP. I do love my Mando pieces, but don't get everything. I hope everything is well today. Yes, thank you. I hope everything's well today for you as well. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you don't have to, right? You get what you like, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the entire franchise, right? Doesn't have to. Plus, it's insane. That's just so much. It's a lot of money. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I honestly don't like Queen Studios Joker. Well, that's fair. That's fair. You know, not everybody likes everything. So I'm hoping it's going to be amazing. I think it looks stunning. I can't wait to see the final product and have it in hand, and then I'll be like, all right. But for me, I think it looks great right now. I'm banking on the 2-pack to be available once it releases. I just have a feeling they're going to produce a lot of them over there. Yeah, probably. And a lot of people may cancel their orders too, and then they're going to have stock. So Hot Toys used to do polls on Sideshow Freaks years ago. I think that's how we got the Blade figures those many years back. Yeah, they haven't really seemed to be doing that. They've been very, very quiet with the community for a long time now. Not sure why. Bob Dylan says, Phil's Customs is going to make a Tauntaun as well as a snow speeder. Yo, fill me in on that, buddy. Fill me in. I'm all about a Tauntaun. Those Pulse Queens are doing her funny highest voted 1990s movies and Tobey Maguire and Andrew. Shows how many people want those figures from Hot Toys. Come on, Howard. Yeah. I don't know. Are they going to put them out? Are they going to put them out? I hope so. That Toby and Andrew Hot Toys needs to come out. Looking forward to watching your next Spotlight Hour when it lands, sir. Thank you. UK said, yes, we have more coming. Scheduling's just been kind of tough. I got a few people lined up, so definitely stay tuned on that. We do have more coming. We do have more coming. 1/6 Figure Focus is one of the most disciplined people I've seen in collecting. Yes, that is true. You have to be kind of selective, right? I mean, that's just what it comes down to at the end of the day. Like, you can't get everything, right? Can't get everything. You know, looking through, let's take a look at a couple of these guys because it is interesting, and I'm curious with the poll here. So, still have the poll running. 63% of everybody in here says they collect everything. We're gonna let that poll run a little bit longer, but that's interesting. Everything. When I mean everything, I mean you pick up every release. That's a little too much for me. Plus, I just don't have a lot of space, right? I don't have a lot of space. See, like for example, this Carnage, right? I'm just kind of looking at some of the recent announcements and what have you. Like this Carnage, I'm gonna pick up. You know, even though it's movie stuff, it's not technically MCU style, right? Like it's Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man. And I have Venom. You know, I have my Venom for 6 months. And I love that Venom. Yeah, he doesn't have the Spider-Man logo. That's fine. It's from the movie. But so stuff like this, I'm into. This is really interesting. This isn't like a regular style. You know what I mean? It's not a regular style figure. This looks sick. If I can set these up just like that, that would look great. That would look great. So, and you know, with the Carnage, we do get the other head sculpt, the Eddie Brock version. So that's cool too. Look how big he is. And Venom's already huge, guys. So that's tough. I don't know if you guys are going to be picking him up or not. Let me know if you are, man. Let me know if you are. I need people to start selling their Star Wars figures to buy the in-arts so I can start scooping up some older Star Wars figures. Some people may start selling their collection for those. You never know. That could be a thing coming on the horizon. I really only collect Spider-Man for Marvel, but I'm looking forward to Moon Knight figure. That Moon Knight might be cool, man, because I can rock him and have him kind of comic style. He's all covered up and everything. It looks like him, so I don't know. Kind of want that Yelena to go with my endgame Black Widow. Yeah, man. That would work. You could pair those two together, right? You know, she doesn't look bad. She doesn't look bad. I misunderstood the poll. By everything I meant, I don't limit myself to one IP and instead cherry pick from all. No, that works too. That works too. That is a little bit vague, right? Just cherry picking works as well. Yeah, that's a little tough. Yeah, I mean, she looks great. There's no doubt this looks like a great figure. Doesn't really come with anything, but she still looks great. So if you would want to, you know, complement with Black Widow, I think that they would look great together. They would look great together. You say no tax on Ecto 1 through spec. Is that confirmed? I think so. So I'm not going to say it's confirmed. I know he has no shipping for sure. I'll check in. Ralph, and I will let you know. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but don't quote me on that. I definitely know there's no shipping, at least here in the States. For me, I noticed that, so I'm not sure. Bro, that Carnage is one of my favorite designs last year, so it's must, right? Yeah, dude, it looks pretty sick. It looks pretty sick. OG fan, I'll keep an eye out for that boba for you. Yeah. Speaking of Moonlight, do you think Hot Toys will release 2 versions? One in the cape and hood outfit and one from a more sophisticated suit outfit? That is tough, right? Because he does have 2 distinct, unique versions there. I mean, I would say yeah, but I think, you know, Hot Toys is pretty backed up as it is, right? So will they do both? I would like them to do both, but I'm not sure if they will. I'm not sure if they will. They'll probably just do the hooded one is what I'm guessing, but I don't know. You know, so this is all just like recent announcements right here, just on this page too. So, and you know, the DeLorean looks sweet, but again, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for Queen Studios to see what theirs looks like before I make a decision, because I am picking up a DeLorean. I don't necessarily have to get the Hot Toys version if, right? If the Queen Studios one is great, then that's what I'm getting. And that's what I'm getting. But it also depends, right? Because if the Queen Studios DeLorean is Back to the Future 1, then I almost feel like I would get both, right? Because I do want a Back to the Future 2. But I missed the first one. And I think it'd be really cool to have. And then, but you gotta start thinking about that. Then you're like, damn, I got 2 cars. And then I got an Ecto-1 coming. So it's like, geez, do I have enough space for all that? So it's, you gotta be, it's hard. It's hard sometimes. You can't get everything. So, but I'm gonna cross that bridge when I get there, I suppose. I'll have to make room. I'll make room for it. I would love Carnage to go with my Venom, but I don't think I'm willing to pay the 500 plus price tag. Doesn't seem worth it to me. It is a lot of money, but he is a really interesting looking figure though, right? So I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I'm still gonna get it though. I'm still gonna get it. It just, it makes sense for me in my collection, having Venom already and all my Spider-Mans. I would have to get a Carnage. I'd have to get a Carnage, guys. OG fans, same here with me with Attack of the Clones, Yoda. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting, guys. And like I said, I'm probably gonna wrap here in a little. I wanted to keep it under an hour. It was just interesting to kind of talk and see what everybody's opinions are on the matter, because it's really hard to get into staying in one lane. It's just try as I might, right? Try as I might. I have mostly Star Wars, but I still dabble in other things because I'm a fan of them. But it's hard because once you kind of dip your toes in that water over there in that pond, you're like, ooh, well, I'm almost in, you know. So now that I have, you know what I mean? If you pick up like, you know, you pick up a Batman, then you're like, damn, maybe I want to get that Robin. Maybe I want to get this Harley Quinn. See, now you're like going down that DC path. But at the same time, Star Wars is like, yeah, they're delayed. Yeah, they're a little behind. But look at everything coming out with Star Wars. So it's like, shit, you got to be real careful, because you got to really, if you go hard in one lane, then it's really hard to juggle. That's what I'm saying. It gets a little hard to juggle. Maurice Drew, what is up, my friend? He said, used to collect Marvel, DC, and Star Wars, scaled back to just Star Wars and selective DC figures. You probably feel a lot better about it, right? Like once you start to be selective, curate, things are easier to manage, you know. You start getting a kind of like a display setup, right, where you get an idea of like how you're going to do this now, instead of just getting everything and getting, you know, it gets quite chaotic. It gets quite chaotic. So maybe I'll get lucky and find a deal on Carnage eventually. Probably. I think staying in one lane is next to impossible. It's pretty hard. Sean says, yo, I was laughing so much hearing Denobi on the stream last week talking about Batmobile and Jazz Inc. I have some stuff ordered from them, so fingers crossed on the quality. Well, I think if there's anything going on with Jazz now, like, hit him up. If you have any issues, I'm sure he'll take care of you. That's my stance on that position. I would imagine he would. Bob Dylan says, there are lanes. I'm going both ways on a 6-lane highway to bankruptcy. Yeah, it sucks, man. Crash and burn, man. I try to be careful. I do try to be careful. Beskar Kid says, Star Wars over everything else. Yeah. Sometimes, man. I agree. Like if Star Wars, if it's something that I really, really want, I get excited for it, right? I get super excited for it. Other releases come out, like this Gilgamesh popped up, don't even care. Personally. No, I'm never gonna pick it up. So that's one less figure I have to worry about. That's what I mean. But usually when something comes out that's Star Wars, my interest is piqued no matter what. I don't think I've ever looked at a Star Wars release where I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm getting that. You know what I mean? Some things I may have passed on, but I still very much liked them. Just felt, well, maybe I don't need that right now. You know what I mean? But some of this stuff, I'm just like, nah, I'm totally Not even into it. Totally. That's what I was afraid of when Classic Suit Spider-Man arrives, that I'll want more Spideys. It's tough, I know, because it's really cool when you put them all together. It's really cool. Yeah, I've seen some others have issues. I have a couple dioramas on pre-order. I'm a little nervous. Well, reach out to them if there's any problems. Right? I see so many other pieces breaking live in unboxing videos or arrived damaged. Yeah, but I don't know if it's their fault or if it's shipping fault. I would reach out. I would reach out if you guys purchase anything. I'm sure he would be more than happy to help you guys out. I avoided Pennywise because once I get him, I know I'll have to get Freddy and Pinhead and Jason, etc. I can't do it. That's what I'm saying, right? So that was kind of like my whole thing with you know, getting a Batman. I get a Batman, I'm like, I want the Robin, I want this, I want the Nightwing. You know, they tease this Nightwing from Arkham. Is it coming out? I don't know. So that's my problem too. I'm like, if I get this, then I'm gonna go down this dangerous path. And I'm probably still gonna do it anyway. I have the Back to the Future 1 DeLorean, and it's amazing. The only 6-scale vehicle that I like more is my Blitzway Ecto-1. It's a work of art. Everyone else is unproven. Man, you have the two vehicles that I really, 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 really want. Congratulations, man. Yeah, I don't have either. I love those. I love those, man. I missed them. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. Yes, how are you? You do as well, man, Harold. Yeah, I'm gonna be wrapping here in just a minute with the, anyway, guys. I actually like it when a figure like Gilgamesh comes out, because then it's a sigh of relief. My wallet can take a breather. Yeah, I mean, I kind of agree with that, but at the same time, they're so far behind that I don't know why they're announcing more stuff. And I guess they have to do it, you know, but it's like, damn. Yeah, Yos is a pretty nice dude. Makes me comfortable getting from Jazz. Yeah, dude, he's a nice guy. He's a very nice guy. Spidey was such a rabbit hole. Started with Classic, and then boom. Dude. I think I have at least 10 Spider-Mans, bro. And other stuff. I always do this because it's still on my desk, and I even have my So-So Toys Spider-Man Noir right here. Oh, his hand fell off, or hands fell off, but they're here. That's how much I'm into Spidey. I will pick up third parties if they, you know, if Hot Toys doesn't make them and I want it and it looks good, I'm grabbing it. I love Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. I started long ago with Star Wars and stayed with Star Wars with only a few one-offs like John Wick and a few others. Single songwriter, dude. What is up, my friend? Star Wars, man, oh, it's very familiar grounds, right? We're very comfortable in Star Wars. I totally understand that. Dude, get Pennywise. He's amazing. I wouldn't steer you wrong. Yeah, he is. Don't you put that curse on me, FigFate. You know, hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you ever wanted to, sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that would be cool. So, we all float down here, Andre. That is right. That's great, guys. All right. Well, look, we hit about an hour. I think I'm gonna wrap it because that way we're just a nice hour for the morning. That would be amazing. He has a lot of stories to tell. Yeah, I'll reach out to him. Yeah, man, that might be cool. That might actually be really cool. So, all right, guys, I think that's it. It's nice chatting about it and hearing everybody's opinion on the matter. It seems like we mostly try to mix things out. It sounds like everybody here. Let's end the poll here. We do tend to branch out, right? I think we all can say we have a love for everything, but we try to stay in a major focus, and then we pepper in little things throughout, right? That's what I'm gathering from everybody. That's what I'm gathering from everybody, and that's good, man, because it's important to be financially responsible, right? Because I think we all know that we can all get carried away in this. Absolutely. I have some jazzing pieces. They aren't bad. You just have to know what you're getting into. They aren't perfect. Everything is handmade, and it shows. Yeah, I mean, totally. He's a great guy, though, man. I appreciate what he's doing. So enjoy these streams. Thanks, Anthony. I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. Nice chatting with all of you today, as usual. Yes. Later, Anthony will be tagging you in my latest grail later. I'm sure you will, my friend. X06 will kill me, but I love them. Nah, love them. Love them too, as you know. So, all right, you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys in the next. What is going on? Actually, today is Wednesday. I don't know if I'm doing anything for the rest of the day. But we'll have some more news and stuff coming up, and I'm sure I'll see you guys somewhere. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and see you next time. Peace.